Two more Iranian leaders are believed to be dead after Israel says the country's top security official and the head of the volunteer militia were both killed in overnight strikes. Despite losing a significant number of their leaders, Iran is showing no signs of letting up in this conflict. The U.S. Embassy in Iraq's capital coming under fire overnight as Iran launched rockets and drones toward Baghdad. The country also keeping its stronghold over the Strait of Hormuz, throttling the oil industry and spiking prices all around the world. Here at home, a top counterterrorism official has just resigned over the war, arguing that Iran did not pose an imminent threat to the U.S. and that he cannot, in good conscience, continue to support the war. We will have more on the fallout with the administration with Hannah Brandt in just a moment. But first, NewsNation's Joe Kahlil live for us in Dubai. Joe, it has also been a very active day where you are.
Yeah, it has. And as day has turned to night here in Dubai and in the UAE, what we've seen throughout the day is a lot of missile strikes, warnings of those, warnings about drone strikes really coming in both directions. And what we mean by that is Israel, the IDF, says that they are continuing not just their ground assault in Lebanon, but they have been launching strikes into suburbs of Beirut, into different areas where they say are Hezbollah command centers. And meantime, missiles are coming from the other way, from Iran into Israel and toward Israel and also over the UAE. In fact, this afternoon, we got alerts that there were missiles in the sky. It was around 5:30 in the evening time, which we haven't seen yet. Usually you see them overnight or in the morning, at least in the time we have been here. So they've been continuing to go throughout the day. It has really intensified, and it follows a night, last night, of really intense back and forth. Iran said they would target American interests, and certainly we saw that beginning in Iraq, actually with the U.S. Embassy that was struck. Most of the drones that came from these militia groups in Iraq that are backed by Iran were intercepted, but not all of them were. And you can see here the result of that plume of smoke, those explosions, that straight coming from the embassy complex itself. There was also a hotel in that green zone area that was hit. No casualties there, but you're seeing the effects of this war. And over here, what we have seen now, Nichole, for the third time in 4 days is Fujairah, this area that is an export hub of oil, hit successfully by Iranian drones. Most of the drones here coming from Iran and most of the missiles here are intercepted. But again, it shows you that Iran is specifically targeting oil hubs, targeting economic centers, things that are squeezing both the region here and, frankly, the global markets financially. And they're doing that in a very calculated way, which is why, again, for the third time in 4 days, you are seeing this hub, which typically, when it's open, exports something like 1 million barrels of oil every day, offline and unable to be used that way because of these continued Iran strikes here.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.